if I'm going around in my posting trot and I'm doing something like this, that's not so good. If I'm doing something like this, that's not so good. But if I'm doing something like this, so you can't even tell what I'm doing, I'm posting, but I have my hand in a steady place. She says, oh, this is nice. I'll just kind of rest here and relax into this touch. The other thing is, if I'm going to use my reins to steer or to communicate information, turning, stopping, leg yields, things like that. Close your eyes, Jennifer. I don't want to be doing things like this. Oh, over here, Jennifer. Over here, Jennifer. Here, Jennifer. Here, Jennifer. That's not so good. It might be something like this. Here, Jennifer. And take a step forward, and then we're going to roll. Now we're going to go over here, and then we might go over there. And we might go over here. But you see how I've been very kind about how I talk to her, because she's my friend, and this mouth is a very sensitive area. So you have to have steady touch and gentle communication to get the horse to trust that what you say is a good idea. And when you're trustworthy, they relax into you a little. So take your whole body and open your eyes, Jen, and lean it a little bit that way and let me hold you. See how she trusts me to do that? Foolish one. No.
Props her.
So if I were to do this and be inconsistent, she wouldn't want to rest in my hand. You want the horse, not to pull on it, but you do want the horse to rest in your hand and hold hands with you back. And that's only going to happen if you start the cycle, because, thanks Jennifer, a lot of horses don't trust the hand. It's not because of you, but it's who rode this horse before you. Whether it was yesterday or last year or when it was broken in the beginning. If there's been damage to this mouth, it may not be your fault, but you have to help the horse understand that you are not going to be a bad-handed rider. You're going to be a kind-handed rider. So shorten your reins, Annie. Close your eyes. And let me feel what you feel like. Because Annie, you tend to abandon the touch. You have such a light rein, this horse doesn't always know what you want. So close your eyes. Feel the bit. So shorten the rein enough so you can find the contact. A little more. A little more. Thumbs on the top, Annie. Remember, you have to be in a kind position to do this. So that's the kind of touch I want you to have the next time out. Okay? Can you bring your upper body back a little? You don't have to shorten your reins, you know. You can bend your elbows. Feel the bit? Now put your arms straight. See how it disappeared? Now bend your elbows. Feel the bit? I can feel you. That's what I want you to have when you go back up. With the L in your elbow. Feel the bit? Sweetheart. Close your eyes. Close your fists. You tend to ride with your hands very open in your fingers, and you want to have the reins deep in your hand. So ride the reins deeper, deeper in your fingers. So it feels like that in your wrist. So this one's too heavy. That's better. That's better. That kind of a feel that you and I have right now. Okay?
Pardon?
Does Annie?
He jumps
So the wrist has to be soft.
Well,
and the
the
fist is
Peter.
closed. And you put the pressure between
It's
your
a
index
white
finger and your
Erebos,
thumb.
has its tail out.
Okay? Okay. Where are we? Hi, sweetheart.
Yeah.
Close your eyes.
It seems feisty.
It's a polo cross horse.
Lift your hand. Trust that. So take a little bit more feet. Bend your elbows just a little more. There. Feel that? That kind of feel. Okay? Okay, so let's take it back up a little bit. In the walk, Think about the straight line from the bit to the hand to the elbow. The bit to the hand to the elbow. Stay on your own, separate. Stretch your heels down. Keep your feet under your seat. Thumbs on the top, elbows in. Take a nice feel to the mouth on both sides, and in the walk, you have to move your elbows to follow the walk because there's a bobbing of the horse's head. You have to follow that. When else would you follow that? In the canter, absolutely right. But not in the trot, because in the trot, the head doesn't move. Lift your hands just a little bit, Tatum. That's better, Annie. Excellent, Sophie. Excellent job, all three of you. And now ask the horse to trot, using your legs at the tickle spot. Rising trot with contact on both sides of the horse's mouth. Very gentle. Sophie, good for you. Feel the same feeling in your fingers that I had with you on the ground. And all you have to do, Annie, is bend your elbows just a little bit, and you'll get it. You don't have to shorten the rein to get a feel. You can bend your elbows, because that's what elbows do. They bend. And we want a nice, good, bouncy trot with good energy. Tatum, lift your hands just a little bit. Very nice, Sophie. A little steadier on the right rein. The right one doesn't have a steady feel. The right one has a loop and then it's tight, and a loop and then it's tight. Try to keep it steady so the right elbow needs a little bit of bending. Annie, a little more giddy up in your trot. Thumbs on the top, Annie. And feel, Annie, that's pretty good. And remember, holding hands, contact is like holding hands with somebody that you really like a lot. Tatum, super. The hands together, Tatum, just a little bit. And the reins just a little shorter, Tatum. And I want to see the signals that you give with your hand to the bit. Tiny, very tiny. So maybe just squeeze the fingers on the inside rein to get the turn. So we're going to do a little follow the leader. Sophie's going to be the leader. We're going to put Annie